upon discovery. Discovery has been discovered by the people that keep on discovering ever since Two-Face announced that he has been separated from Annieidibia and he has also filed for divorce. Another discovery has it that Annie's mother might have been the one that failed her, according to what Kuti Gillis posted on her Instagram page when she uploaded this particular picture that you're seeing on your screen. In the caption of this particular post, Kuti Gillis said, "To be honest and without sentiments, Annie's parents failed her. Two-Face is not the cause of Annie's problems. Look at her two surviving brothers, stoned junkies with no proper directions with regards to life and livelihood. At 15, their only daughter was already sleeping with a man almost 10 years older than her. The parents did not even make any effort to stop Two-Face because he was rich and was obviously giving Annie money. If we are to just go and ask questions, I won't be surprised if Annie already knew about marijuana at that age, a girl for that matter. In Africa in those days, that was too extreme of bad parenting. It is sad that if anyone is castigating about Annie's issue, it is not Two-Face, it is the parents. Adult Two-Face was in a sexual relationship with underage Annie at that time, and the parents did nothing. Yes, and Annie's parents did nothing to stop it. Most of our parents in that time would have gotten Two-Face arrested even. They even watched this unhealthy relationship even when Two-Face blew and turned out to be a huge red flag. It is crazy and sad. Let's hurt her cause of home training, but the truth remains one. Note, we all sympathize with Annie so much, but some facts need to be spilled because other young girls and parents are reading this whole saga, and if we leave facts out and focus on sentiments, we may end up with worse Two-Face and Annie in the future. In the comment section, Colossal Offer said, "Pero actually destroyed Annie, but I no go fit type long. Pero made sure that she destroyed her by always being available for Two-Face as a get back to Annie. She was steadily getting pregnant and all that just to hurt Annie and mess with her mental health, and she actually succeeded because Two-Face is a random man. This is what Sophie Momodu intended doing to Chioma, but David chose to stay away, and she resorted into using her daughter to fight. Women are deep in doing evil to themselves, especially when it's about a man. Only people with deep wisdom will understand where I am coming from."
Okay, this is going to be a quick one, but I just want you to know that if you haven't heard from me, I'm not avoiding you. I'm just at a season of my life right now where I'm protecting my peace. I hope all is well, and I hope you understand. Bye for now.
The official August said that their love story started in Festac Town, and that was where I was born and raised. Two-Face had nothing when Annie and him started dating. It started as this silly neighborhood relationship. And the next comment said, "But Two-Face never blew when him and Annie started dating, no. Cause I even remember Two-Face once said in an interview how Annie used to be good to him in the studio from Annie's mom restaurant, because I learned Annie's mom had a restaurant then, and she used to give him food." And Blood Tonic too said, "Kuti, Annie introduced her brother to drugs. The other one became a junkie in the abroad. What was the mother supposed to do? Sometimes, no matter what you do as a parent, children will just go the way they wanted." And the official Oge is still commenting, "If you grew up in Festac Town, you will know that mostly what the town was known for, average guys that didn't want to further their education or look for something lucrative to do or earn. Most of them just depend on the fact that they are fine and gullible girls just fall and feed them. It is still happening till date. The bottom fact is that two babas still being no get shishi, then just pure packaging." The official Oge is still talking. "My dear, no lies. Most guys who just sit and wait for gullible girls to just feed them." Nigerian Delicacies commented and said, "You are right. You know their history. I remember them back then in Festac before Tubaba even joined Plantation Boys. Truly, Annie has been there before the fame." Annie was introduced to drugs by her husband. You can't say otherwise. This is the comment of Hope 1055. Chukwu Rotam said, "Nobody knew Two-Face then. In fact, Annie was the one from a rich home who helped him in his music career." Glow Brown said, "You are now behaving like someone that has been paid to say more demeaning things about this Annie. Rest, madam." This person is just referring to Kuti Gillis. Obiageri Mma said, "This blogger is so insensitive. They have paid her." And Osas_Semen said, "Kuti, rest. Are you perfect?" Kuti Julius replied and said, I am not. This is why I am not apportioning blames of my imperfection on people who didn't create it. Nonso underscore Adams said, who is this blogger? You don't even know what it means to blog. You just assume and call it blogging. You will just write things to suit the narration of your stories. I don't just understand. And Miss Softy underscore XX said, no. Two-Face was never rich when Annie started dating him. Another person said, I really grew up in their neighborhood. Please, let's stop with this hasty assumption. We don't live with them to know if her parents were in support or against your relationship. Kara underscore said, Kuti Haba, please stay neutral or let go of this case. No one can say for true what really went down, but you are putting Annie down constantly is really depressing. Her kids could just be seeing your post. Be empathetic, please. Amakit underscore apparel said, I am really feeling for her daughters. I can't imagine reading stuff like this about my mom and knowing that almost everyone would have read it too. It is well. Ontayeti commented and said, their story is just almost same as IVD and Bimbo. We are not ready to lose anybody again. If you know the foundation of all this female teenagers' love story, it will pain you, Gan. Sad, Bimbo left, but it is well. Annie should just love herself and her kids at this time. Bimbo gone, but Ike moved on. Okay. Parents, please, the teenage age is very important stage in a child's life. Let's take it seriously. Cutie rest, it don't do. Post your baby Tinibu, I beg. Soothsayer underscore D is squared said, you cannot always blame parents on how their kids turn out. They can only ingrain moral values to the best of their knowledge and strength. Just pray to have children right towards a right path. Teenagers is one of the hardest to just calm. They act all sanctimonious at home, while in school they become wild. And Cindy underscore official 1111 said, you are right on this 100%. No man would ever do this to my daughter. Well, train your child in knowing God, and some of the things others witness will never be her portion, because if you train your child with God, God will direct every step of hers. But unfortunately, I learned this for myself too late, but I am happy I know about God now, so my daughter won't make the same mistakes. See, if you have God living in your house, God will show you your spouse. Simple. Press CV commented and said, before we blame her parents, what was a 24-year-old man doing with a 15-year-old child in a better place? He would have joined R. Kelly in prison. Underscore DMV underscore fashion said, nah, this is wrong. Two-Face wasn't rich when him and Annie started dating. Please get your facts right. Mother Confessor commented and said, but this story isn't true. Even Two-Face said Annie paid for his studio section once before. They started dating 25 years ago. Please, was Two-Face blown then? This misleading narrative about Annie is wrong. It is not nice. Paddy underscore Oma said, so a 15-year-old child is the one at fault for an adult sleeping with her. In America, he would have been thrown in jail whether he was giving money to her parents or not. Ida Iyesige said, I want blogger, Gen Z blogger. Chimamanda 966 commented and said, Kuti, please be neutral or let go of this matter because you are being mean here. At Toxilicious commented and said, tagging at Kuti Julius, I mostly do not agree with a lot of your write-up, but I respect and applaud you for your loyalty to those you support. This above write-up conveying your personal opinion at this moment is rather brash and lacks empathy, and I think we can do better. Both of them are victims and need healing, and all we can try to do is to be kind, even when reporting their story. Some people have a different perspective about who was more comfortable at that time they met, including Annie's mom working for mobile and Annie always stealing her mother's money for Two-Face. But all these are immaterial at this time. Irreal. Another person said, this is not good. Why blame parents do? Waze underscore cross commented and said, you blamed everyone, but the full-grown man that chooses to enter a relationship with a minor. Another person said, waiting this blogger they talk safe. So at 15, when she was with him, he already has money, Abby. Rubbish. Another person said, Two-Face was never raised too. How come he treats women like trash? Abisola Patrona commented and said, get your facts right, Kuti, Two-Face was never rich when Annie started with him. And if you must know, Annie's parents do caution her about Two-Face, but she's lost in love, and he did introduce her to both snuffing and smoking hard drugs. Annie herself testified to her mother always scolding her and warning her about Two-Face in an interview sometimes ago. And this is something that I know personally. Money for where I beg. And only Fola commented and said, Omo, what kind blog is this? There are more comments, but I just have to stop here. In all of this narration via my voiceover as seen on Kuti Julie's Instagram page, Kuti Julie is trying to say that the blame goes to Annie's mother. Disclaimer, this is not just my word, but as seen on Kuti Julie's Instagram page. And definitely there is going to be more update once I cited any on any social media platform. So if you don't want to miss out on any of the updates, and this is your very first time of coming across my channel, please do publicize and promote my channel by simply clicking on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel, and also do endeavor to turn on the notification bell that is right beside the subscribe button. Its function is to always notify you once I upload a new video. Feel free to give this particular video a huge thumbs up, share thoughts in the comment section, and until I come your way again with another sweetest, latest update, I am still your favorite entertainer with continuous entertaining entertainment. Bye bye. Peace.